Good morning, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Today is the 10th of April 2025, and been getting light showers of snow. And yeah, it's beautiful weather. Still, winter wants to be a part of us. One can only hope that, it will change eventually once the time comes. And yeah, really, spring is around the corner. And yeah, let's just hope it fast approaches. Anyways, today we'll be talking about traveling. If you live in Canada, the Canadian government is making everything possible to provide its citizens with travel advisory with the new developments in the United States of America. And yeah, so this story states that Canada issues a strong travel warning for citizens traveling to the US, including popular destinations like New York and Los Angeles, amidst updated border entry guidelines and scrutiny measures. Canadians planning US travel should review the latest Government of Canada advisory on entry rules, heightened scrutiny, and the importance of compliance with United States regulations. Canadians heading to the United States should pay close attention to the recent travel advisory issued by the Government of Canada on April 4. Although the overall risk level has not shifted, the updated underscores the vital importance of understanding and strictly adhering to US entry and exit protocols. Critical information for anyone planning to cross the border. Key travel insights. What every Canadian needs to know. Government of Canada is clear. Each nation holds the sovereign right to determine who may enter or leave its territory. Canadian officials have no authority to assist travelers who are denied entry by US authorities. US border agents exercise wide-ranging discretion and are known for their rigorous enforcement of entry regulations. Canadians should be bracing for exhaustive screenings at land border crossings and airports, which may even include invasive searches of personal electronic devices. The advisory stresses that travelers must be fully prepared to comply with United States Customs and Border Protection Office's demands. Non-compliance or dishonesty during interactions can quickly escalate into serious consequences, including denial of entry and even detention. What vital advice can Canadian travelers have? One, you have to know the rules inside out. U.S. entry and exit requirements can change at a moment's notice. Travelers should stay up to date by checking with the U.S. embassies or consulates in Canada to verify the most current regulations. Knowledge is power when navigating the border. Expect thorough scrutiny whether you are crossing at a land border or flying into an airport. Expect a detailed inspection. This could involve in-depth questioning and inspection of personal electronic devices, including smartphones, laptops, and tablets. Cooperate fully with authorities. U.S. border officials will not tolerate non-compliance. Withholding information, providing false details, or failing to cooperate may lead into immediate denial of entry or worse, detention. The bottom line for Canadians, this updated advisory serves as a stern reminder that entering the U.S. is never a guarantee. Even for Canadian citizens, regardless of their circumstances, travelers must be fully prepared for the possibility that they may not be allowed to enter. To avoid unnecessary delays, complications, or even being barred from entry, doing thorough research and adhering to the latest entry requirements is very essential. For the most current and comprehensive information, consult the Government of Canada's official travel advisory page and check with U.S. diplomatic representatives in Canada. Stay informed, stay prepared, and travel with confidence. Well, that's a very, very, very interesting topic. The thing is, if you are considering traveling, in my own view, to the US mostly, I would advise you to just, check with consulates, check on what the requirements are. You have to comply and make sure you have your documentation readily available. And if you are crossing either by land border, cross, or by traveling, just make sure you have everything ready when you get to the airport, and just answer what they ask you, and don't make it obvious for them to just ask you more questions, and just go with the flow. And also, another thing, if you can just maybe leave your smartphones or your tablets or your laptop, just keep them at home. If you're traveling for like a week or two, yeah, it wouldn't hurt. But always remember, anything is possible. And you don't want to be a victim of what we are discussing in this story. And yeah, or if you are like me, altogether, I'll maybe decide to travel to a different destination. Maybe you can travel to the Caribbean, if you want to take your vacation. Or maybe you can go to South America. Or maybe you can go to Africa. Maybe you go to South Africa, Zimbabwe, any African country, Kenya or Uganda. There's so much that you can see there, and enjoy yourself if you're traveling by yourself or with your family. And you can also travel to the Middle East. There's so much to see there as well. And yeah, and maybe Southeast Asia. Maybe you can go to Europe. So many destinations. So the decision is all yours. You decide what works for you. If you have to take time out, if you want to travel, if you want to go for vacation, yeah, just make an informed decision. Don't be the victim. Just go to other friendly destinations that are willing to welcome you. And yeah, as a tourist, the United States is not the only country that people can travel to. And yeah, it's really, really political, with this thing with tariffs. It's just, yeah, not the same place like before. And a lot of people are choosing not to travel, to the US. So guys, let me know what you think. Would you be planning to travel to the US anytime soon? Or maybe you're planning to travel in the near future? Who knows? But yeah, tell me what you think. It's life, and it's what you make of it. And that's all I have for today. So please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. And yeah, you have a wonderful day. Peace.